everyone, welcome back to our channel. We are Two Fish Trade What Learn to You Trade Me. We are your hosts. I am May.
Hi, Yuna.
Today we want to take you to do the most Hong Kong thing to do when you are visiting Hong Kong. And that is going to a Hong Kong Cha Chaan Teng. This special place is the heart of Hong Kong cuisine, which combines culture, comfort, and community. As soon as you walk in, you might notice a table full of Hong Kong uncles talking about the next horse that everyone should bet on. And at the next table, you might see a bunch of high school students enjoying their ham cha.
Cha Chaan Teng evolved from Bing Sut.
A walk-in freezer?
Bing is like ice, Sut is like a room, but basically it's still a restaurant. Back then, Hong Kong was so hot and ice wasn't easy to get. So the locals opened Bing Sut where worker could enjoy ice drink and some snack after work. And after World War II, most of the Chinese family were working class. They couldn't afford the fancy Western restaurants, but people still want coffee, lai cha, steak. So the cafe owner gave those dishes a Hong Kong twist. And now it's how the Cha Chaan Teng culture evolved. The menu is massive. It has to be over 100 plus items on that menu.
You just have to know what you want when you get there. They have a pastry section, which includes like your bolo bao, French toast, which is different from how American French toast is. And then they have like sandwiches, noodles, Russian borscht soup, you name it, it's there for you.
Exactly. It's like a full-on food tour without leaving your seats.
This place is not for an indecisive person like me. I'm just letting you know. So when I'm in Hong Kong, my dad every day, let me know specifically, what do you want to eat today? And he would know a place. As soon as we sit down, I don't even look at the menu. First of all, I don't even know how to read Chinese, okay? And I'm not about to pull up Google Lens to translate.
It will take you more than an hour to translate the whole menu.
And me guessing what is pantyhose, milk tea. No, thank you. But I would have to translate it back to Chinese to understand what it's saying. But yeah, I would tell my dad what I want. So.
Oh, that's so nice. Not gonna lie, my first experience with Cha Chaan Teng was a little bit frustrated. And even now, I don't think I can go during rush hour.
Oh, wait, why?
Yeah, because like besides the menu, they also have the set meal, right? Like they have 上餐, breakfast, lunch.
I have no idea what those mean.
Yeah. It's
I just know like combo A, combo B. Combo
C, exactly. So those are categories. Inside those categories, I have A, B, C combo. So it's a lot to read. The fast-paced culture in Hong Kong. The waiter was just staring at me, and like after 20 seconds, he was like, 太嗌得未啊? I was like, okay, I think ready.
Yeah, guys, you better be quick. Because Hong Kong is already crowded. Not even rush hour, just every day, every restaurant is busy. So sometimes you might toy sharing a table with strangers because they just want in and out. You eat within like 10, 15 minutes and you need to be gone. These waiters also don't expect tip from you. So they'll be a little bit, unpleasant sometimes. And if you ask, oh, what's today's special? They're like, we don't got anything special. Every day, same thing. Everything is special every day.
So that reminds me the cartoon Matao. He would go into this cafe and ask the waiter, what is 上餐?上餐咪午餐咯。午餐有咩啊？咪早餐咯。
唔該，我要一個常餐啦。
常餐？常餐有咩食㗎？
同特餐一樣咯。
咁特餐係咩嚟㗎？
同快餐咁上下咯。
咁快餐又係咩嚟㗎？
即係快餐咪即係午餐。
午餐食咩㗎？
午餐同晚餐一樣㗎。
咁晚餐又食啲咩啊？
晚餐咪即係常餐咯。
咁啊，我要2個常餐啦。
好嘢啊！我哋今日啲常餐。唔好意思，常餐賣晒噃。
媽媽，不如改快餐啦。
咁2份快餐啊。
唔好意思，冇快餐啊！
離唔離譜啲啊？咁你哋究竟有啲咩餐啊？
午餐啦，午餐好嘢啊！
點好嘢法啊？
同晚餐一樣咁好嘢。
咁晚餐又點好嘢法啊？
同常餐一樣咁好嘢咯。
咁常餐又點好嘢法啊？
常餐一早賣晒啦，你話好唔好嘢啊？
好啦，要2份午餐啦。
唔好意思，午餐賣晒，試唔試下我哋嘅晚餐啦？一樣嘅啫。
日光日白食乜鬼嘢晚餐啊？
係個名叫晚餐啫，其實咪真係午餐。
好啦，怕咗你啦，要2份晚餐啊，快啲手啊！
想快就要快餐啊！
Exactly. Like if you're interested, highly recommend you check it out. But don't get us wrong though. Like I love every single item from Cha Chaan Teng. Like if you ever travel to Hong Kong, highly recommend it.
So, you know how I was in Hong Kong earlier this year?
Mhm.
I made the mistake of going with just my sister without my dad, who my dad is always ordering for me, okay? They gave us menus. My sister knows how to read Chinese, but I don't. So I'm like, and she's like, what do you want? I'm like, 豬扒飯，我唔識睇中文㗎. And then she's like, got it. 我有英文餐牌啊. And she brought me an English menu. All the English names are correct. I was looking at the menu like, this is a lot. This is too much for me to handle. And I was like, okay, I guess I want the 焗豬扒飯, right? And then she's like, 跟嘢飲㗎,飲咩? I'm like no one in the menu says like, 有跟嘢飲, right? But my sister's like, 跟嘢飲㗎, 快啲叫啦. And I'm like, oh, what do you have to drink? Because my sister's like, look at this page. This is like all the drinks. And I'm like,
there's
like,
20 like first drinks on the menu.
And there's like, it's your typical drinks. And I'm like, I don't live here, ma'am. I don't know what my typical drinks are. In the US, my typical drinks are fountain drink, which is Coke, Pepsi, whatever. But, you know, it's your typical like 西蜜奶茶, which is translating to pantyhose milk tea. And we will get to that soon, what that is. It's not
good, don't worry.
It's not as disgusting as it sounds.
Yes.
They're not using somebody's pantyhose. I'll let you know that in advance. And then it's like your Ovaltine drink, your lemon tea, yin yang, and all that good stuff. And I'm like, 凍檸茶, okay?
That the whole scene that you just did, it reminds me this clip from a movie where Yan Qinhua is trying to order from Cha Chaan Teng and Lam Shu was the waiter.
伙記唔該，想嗌嘢食啊？我想要個菠蘿油，凍檸茶少甜，唔該。英文話講人，哎呀講英文啊嘛。Pineapple butter, ice lemon tea, little sugar. 講英文啊！I'm talking English now. 極撚死啊！英文啊 ，A 餐、B 餐、C 餐、D 餐，要邊個餐 ？B 啊，唔該。B 啊嘛？嗌個 B 搞咁耐，你兩個嚟睇㗎？食乜嘢嗌啊 ？B 啊，唔該。嗌啊嘛，你 C 啊，唔該。C 啊嘛，簡單到啫 ，A B C 啊嘛。喂，要攞去洗牙餐啊，唔好飲啊 ！A B C 餐。
So that would be a typical experience that you will get from a Cha Chaan Teng.
No, you're right. That depicts what I went through under pressure, and also I think most people would agree. Yeah, but I think when it comes to ordering too, it's like the least words. That's why they do the menu like that, right? Like A tan, B tan, C tan. We want you to say least things, just point
A tan, B C. Yeah. So what's your go-to orders?
Well, I always like getting 菠蘿包 and then 絲襪奶茶. And if I'm reaching more for like a savory item, then I would get 咖喱牛腩飯 with 凍檸茶. And guys, I keep saying pantyhose, but it's really silk stocking. It's a type of textile that they use to drain out the tea leaves, making sure that there's no like extra debris of anything in there.
Mm-hmm. They try to make it more smooth.
When you go to these traditional Cha Chaan Tengs and ask for a silky milk tea, please do not expect boba to be in there because they will look at you and say, ma'am, you are not in Taiwan. you are in Hong Kong. But I'm sure that there is a more progressive Cha Chaan Tengs that would offer that. But traditionally and most likely, they do not have boba milk teas. If you want boba milk tea, you have to go to dedicated boba/bubble tea shops. But anyway, so what is your go-to order?
For me, it's totally depending on what time of the day I get there. For lunch, I'll be ordering the tao fan. Satay 牛肉麵, it's my favorite. I will normally go with Cha Chaan Teng, which is, few bucks extra. And of
Yeah.
course, I also love Bo Lao Yao, Lao Lai Wa. That's my favorite. And also for beverage, Hong Dao Bing, Dong Ling Cha, Lai Cha, and Ham Ling Cha.
That's a lot. That's a table.
Like I said, I love every item from Cha Chaan Teng, but I can't have it all at once.
Yeah. But I just want to take it back to where you talked about chitsi, I think. So when I was growing up, my mom would say, "This is gong zai mi," and then she would grab chitsi, I think. So I grew up thinking that is gong zai mi, and I thought gong zai mi is instant noodles. But no, it's actually a brand. And I didn't learn this till recently when I was in Hong Kong. And I was like, did somebody just bring out this brand? Gong zai mi. She's like, no, it's been around for a long time. And I was like, what? And then I learned at Cha Chaan Teng, you have to pay extra for Chitsi Ting because Gong Zai Min is Hong Kong brand, but Chitsi Ting is a Japanese brand, but made in Hong Kong.
It's funny you brought that up because growing up, I have the same confusion as you.
Oh, you did? Okay, so it wasn't just me.
No,
I thought
it
was just me.
not. Because in China, growing up, we don't have the brand Gong Zai. I think it's just like for Hong Kong. So like when I watch TVB, people will be like, "Oh, listen, like Gong Zai Mi na." The whole time I was like, "Am I missing out something?" Like me, we have instant noodle, but that Gong Zai Mi just looks so good to me, and we can never get it from my hometown. And then my mom was like, "It's just instant noodle, okay, nothing special."
Oh yeah, so I did try it, and I prefer Chitsi Ting.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Did you know that in Cha Chaan there are some code words when you order items?
Yeah, I think I only know one, which my mom told me was like "yaun lan zai," which is a bowl of white rice.
Uh-huh.
But lan zai is slang for a handsome boy. So I'm like, okay, why don't we just say "yaun ba fan"? It's the same four characters, like "yaun ba, yaun lan zai," like 都係四個字, you know?
It'll make you feel happier. A lensai eating with you.
You eat the lan zai.
Yeah.
So do you know that one or do you know others?
That's the first time I heard about that. Since we both love Bo Lao Bao, there is a term lo yao. It means butt in Cantonese. And Sima Lai Cha, there is a term for that as well. It's called Cha Zao. Cha, it's like tea. Zao, it's gold. But what this means is that you want to replace the sugar with condensed milk.
I also want to talk about yin yuan because I feel like it's not common in America.
No. You know what? I miss that a lot. And when I was in New York, I actually saw that in one of the
Oh, it's in the
dessert
US?
place. Yes. I did not know that this dessert place was Hong Kongese owned. And then we saw this item. It says Hong Kong duck. I was like, what is Hong Kong duck?
Yeah.
So
Because
I
if I see that on the menu, I would think, oh, they sell roast duck here.
in a drink though, like that's why I asked them, oh, what is Hong Kong duck? The staff was like, it's coffee and tea mix. Okay. I see why it's Hong Kong duck now because it's in Europe.
Oh, yeah, because yin yuan is a type of duck, right? Or something.
Right.
Well, good to know. Maybe it's more common than I think. And after you're done eating, you don't have to like call for the waiter for the tab because they already left a ticket on the table and you just take it to go 买单, pay for your meal. And then also the food portion is smaller than your usual American portions. So there's not really much to like take to go, which is 打包. My brother has sent me this meme a few times.
唔該，係幫我打包啊。好啊。OK。
Have you ever seen that?
No, never.
But I was like, oh, literally 打包 beating a bun.
Fun.